Muli Banji, Zinga Langadi Mike.
Zina Langadi Megan.
Zina Langadi Alan. So we learnt a new phrase in Africa called TIA, which stands for This is Africa. Basically, it's whatever could go wrong, can go wrong, or will go wrong, and it certainly did for us on a few occasions. I've got some sort of memories of Megan being mobbed by children, and when the stickers came out, they sort of ignored the bubbles to start with, but the moment they got the stickers out, he just disappeared under a rugby scrum.
It was very scary.
Yeah, we had to pull you out, if I remember rightly, at the end of the day.
We managed to extract you though and get into the car to head off to our next
TIA moment.
TIA moment, yeah. I think that was the standout moment for us, really, wasn't it? That was where, you know, this phrase that we'd heard, TIA, it sort of like became a reality. Driving down the road, everything nice and smooth, beautiful countryside, waving to people, and next thing,
middle of nowhere.
Yeah, middle of nowhere, car stops. Wheels spinning, and we get stuck in a field.
Yeah, sort of a drainage ditch down the side, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But I think it amazed me was the amount of people that just sort of came out of the fields after a little while. So all these kids,
And they kept coming as well. There was no houses, but they just kept coming out of the field.
Lots of advice, not a lot of help, but...
Word getting round, hundreds of children almost. It felt like there was hundreds of children.
I remember laughing with you, Alan, when we tried to explain to them that lifting the two good wheels off the floor whilst revving the car is not going to help us move.
Yeah, the only four-wheel drive that only had two wheels working. But no, that was brilliant. But a little bit of bribery, and I think it was 8,000 kotcha, about £8, and all the guys were sort of knee-deep in mud trying to push the vehicle out.
I think some of that money will go towards rebuilding the walls that they pulled down to basically stick under the wheels.
Yeah, absolutely. But the other one I missed, which I think you two guys saw, was your chap on the bike incident.
Oh no, that was just pure craziness. A guy that is suffering from malaria, is on a healthy dose of quinine, sweating, hardly able to talk, deciding rather than interrupt us and pile into the car that he'd get on the back of a push bike.
Down a road similar to the M1 and going around about half a mile an hour, like they were so slow.
Yeah.
And then they got to the top of the hill, and on the way down, we could tell from behind that the brakes weren't working. The driver and the guy in the back were looking at the wheel, so the bike was obviously tipping on this road. Yeah. And then out of nowhere, they obviously just gave up and drove into a bush and just both came flying off this push bike. Yeah. It was really funny for us, but I don't think so much for him.
Yeah, it was almost like that moment mid journey where he's trying to repair the bike. And what was it? Oh, it's 15 minutes down the road?
Yeah, it was about 20 minutes in a car.
Yeah, not that pace.
Yeah.
I think the other abiding memory for me was you. I think in the sack race, because we had a sort of a little bit of a team prep beforehand. I did say to take it easy on, pace yourself. And what happened?
I paced myself.
Yeah, the wrong pace.
The wrong pace, yeah. It's like the...
You got murdered.
Yeah, the competitive spirit there was absolutely amazing. You're sort of, against a bunch of kids, you think I'll hold back. And, well, there was no need for that, really.
You were still going that direction when they were coming back the other way.
By the time I'd finished, they'd forgotten about me. It was all about the winner, carried off on shoulders into the heart. That guy is going to be celebrated for the next few weeks, I reckon, because of that victory. That's probably I like to think that is second only to exertion than the bike ride that's coming up, that sack race. It was that hard. No one has ever. I've never seen anyone really complete a 500-metre sack race in that time.
And that heat, that was the hottest day.
It was very hot, yeah.
We nearly had to get the oxygen for you.
Yeah, no. Yeah. A few coochies that solved that one.
Absolutely. So they're really probably the crux of our TIA moments, I guess.
TIA, yeah.